Hey guys, it's Becky. I'm here for my real-time video. In fact, when I'm doing this, it is Monday. I didn't have a chance to do it this weekend because we were out doing too much fun stuff. But I already started it. See this? Ooh, magic, right? I cut a whole bunch of these little 1 inch by 1.5 inch pieces, and I just kind of layered them up. I started at the bottom and moved upwards like that. And the deal is, Giselle Julian put this on Mercy Tears 27-day challenge and said, use this as inspiration. Dude, as inspiration? No, I am basically scrap lifting it. This is for a challenge, and there's some kind of a prize. I don't know what it is if you win it, but yeah, so I did all these little squares, and the reason I went ahead and did that already is just because it would take me for 500 hours, and it did. It took me a long time. But what I'm gonna do for the border punch, I do have a scallop border punch, and I tried to punch out of it and it didn't go over so well. So then what I ended up doing was cutting all of these 1/2 inch circles. I'm just going to cut them in half and line them up. Right here I'm going to go ahead and draw some lines, and this is where I'm going to make the ends of the circles be. So they just punch out, you know, pop out just a little bit. So that's what we're going to be doing today. It is for a challenge because, I mean, guys, I don't even know, do I ever do anything just to do it? I don't know. I love challenges so much. So I'm going to cut my little 1/2 inch circles like that in half, and then I'm just going to kind of lay them down. Let's put some glue down and see how we can make this work. So today is Monday. Y'all know Jim and I went out Saturday for my birthday, and everything I said I wanted, hey, I'm going to move this paper so that I don't get adhesive on the front of it, because this is going to be my background. Anyways, everything I said I had wanted for my birthday, I got. Sure did. So that was pretty exciting. He ended up, can you hear this right here? You're like, what? What? I don't hear anything. I know, because I got a new chair. It's really cute. I ended up getting a chair that's cream colored, and the reason why is this exact same style was on sale in a chestnut, but the chestnut colored one was like $250. What? And the cream colored one was like $150. So like $100 less just because the color is cream. Now I do realize it is going to be pretty messy looking here in the next, I don't know, 2 days. Especially because I sit with my feet in my chair. Dirty old feet up in there. But whatever. I'm really happy with it. It's very comfortable. It is not squeaky. It is awesome. So that was really good. And then I got a selfie, a Canon selfie. I have not taken that out of the box and played with it yet, but I'll be doing that here shortly because I want to take it on the retreat with me. In case I, you know, there's some other photos on a scrapbook other than what I brought with me. And then he did get me the Scrap Happy membership. Now, I was only on the Scrap Happy membership site for like, I don't know, 30 minutes. Just initially. Now, I can't give you a full review on it just yet, but just my initial thoughts of it. The website is not as easy to use as I thought it would be. It just, not that it's not easy to use, it wasn't intuitive. And like, if you want to look at the community, or there's not a gallery on there. You have to go to Flickr, and so far I have not been accepted to the Flickr yet. So I can't see any inspiration. And y'all know, a big thing for me is visual inspiration. So, I mean, if I don't get that, that was a waste of money. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's just not, so far the website's just not, doesn't feel intuitive. like a lot of websites are. It's like more like you want to go to the community, it takes you outside of the website. You want to see the gallery, it takes you outside of the website. And it's just, I don't know. That's not what I was expecting. And to a lot of people, that's not a big deal. And it's really not a big deal if I was already set up on those things. But I don't know. It's just not what I was expecting. So hopefully I will enjoy it. I was really excited to get on there and see what everybody did for load in February. And I so far have not been able to see any of that. I can see the where Alice talks about the different topics or inspirations or whatever for you to get your page. I've seen that, but I want to see what everybody else does. Because, like I said, I'm like very visual. Like, we're scrap lifting this, right? It's very visual. I don't know. It's just not what I expected. But then again, like I said, I only spent like 30 minutes on there, so we'll see. It might be totally fabulous. I don't know. Then I ended up getting a new tripod. I don't currently use a tripod for my videos unless I'm out in the other room. And then I do use the tripod for them. But I got a new tripod in case I want to film while I'm at the retreat. I think the tripod I got is broken. So that's not going to work. I do have 2 other tripods that are cheap ones from Amazon. And the way I have them set up to work, like if I go in the other room, is very ghetto. It's like my tripod, and then I use 2 of these big orange clips, and I clip a selfie stick to the tripod with these big orange clips, and that makes the camera hang out over your layout. And you know what? I wanted to get something different so I didn't have to look so ghetto if someone saw me recording a video. But now I'm like, you know what, dudes? Apparently I am ghetto. I'm just like, I gotta do what works. And so, anyways, I went and tried to get a new tripod. I did get a new tripod, and it doesn't work that way. It's the arm thing is a little bit broken on it. You can't tighten it, so the camera goes bloop and falls. So I'm just like, dude, that's what happens. That's what happens when you try and be someone else. FYI, just so you know. Always be yourself, because when you go and try and do something else, nope, doesn't work. You gotta be you, even if it's a little bit ghetto. Be yourself, man. Be yourself. So what we're doing here is we're putting these circles. Look, now we got a nice little scallop. We got a nice little scallop going on. Yeah, that's cute, right? Can you see it? Let me put it down on the green. All these little scallop bits. Okay, maybe you can't see it. I looked up at the camera and I can't really see it. I'm gonna look up at the camera. This one has a lot of glue on it. Yeah, it's cute. That's how I'm gonna do all the scallopy bits. I'm gonna do it on the front side and the back side. So anyways, we did the chair. There was 2 chairs there I really liked. The one I have now, I actually wanted to get it in the chestnut color, but like I said, the chestnut color was like $100 more, and I just thought that was stupid. So I ended up getting it in cream. But there was also a black one I really liked that was only $150. And I know you say only $150 is a lot for a chair, if you ask my opinion. My old one was probably as expensive, but I've had it for, I don't know, I probably had it for 7 years or something, so I guess that's not bad. But I'm just now needing a new one. Used to, I think this is why I've started putting so much into scrapbooking. Used to, for all my life, I've always had a part-time job. And like after we moved here, I had my job, but then I also did the books for the yoga center here. Well, when I stopped doing that, it was right around this time I started investing so much time into scrapbooking, and I think that's why. I just realized this the other day. I think it's because I'm so used to having a full schedule and having so much time on my hands. And now I just put it up all the extra time I used to work for a second job I just have been putting into scrapbooking. That's funny. And I just realized this about myself the other day. I was like, why did I start scrapbooking? And why did I start scrapbooking so much? And I think that's why. I think I'm one of those people that just needs to be busy. I just need to be doing something. Which is insane and crazy, but whatever. I know I'm not the only one like that. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have subscribers that have 2 jobs. And I did that for years and years. Because I was a single mom for a lot of years. And I had 2 jobs for a long time. It gets better, guys. It does. If you're in that situation, it gets better. It does. It does. So, I'm going to do this on the other side as well. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off to do it so that we're not just talking about our shoes or something in that amount of time. So I will be right back. Okay, so I put all the little circles in the back. Little half circles. Can you see it? That's cute, right? It's cute. I still have a lot of little circles left over. They'll probably be saved in a baggie for the next 10 years before I decide to throw them in the trash. This is what we're going to use as our background. I don't know if I said this, but we're using the Midnight Collection. And look at this. Oh, that's so pretty, right? I already used this paper once and I cut out the little tiny flowers on them. So this time we are going to use this gorgeous blue side of it. I don't remember what all I have already told you guys. It is Monday. I am home from work. Jim was sick last night. He woke me up around midnight. And dudes, guys, listen. I don't know why guys don't listen to you, but they don't. But I'm like, it's allergies, it's allergies. You know, you need to take some Claritin. Because he's like, I can't breathe. First of all, he woke me up at midnight. He's all, I can't breathe. I'm like, okay. What do you want me to do? What do you need? He's like, just sit here with me. So I did, but of course I can't just sit there with him. I'm like, well, I kind of think you have allergies. Do you want some Claritin? No. Well, he ended up taking my one of my sleepy sleeps that I take, which is generally prescribed for sleep, anxiety, and allergies. So that was able to help him sleep, but he still, even though that helped him, he's still not wanting to go along with its allergies. Guys, I'm telling you, it's allergies. That's why you can't breathe, man. I'm having kind of the same thing. I got like real gross boogers and stuff. Like my car is blue. My car's blue. But really, it looks green because all the pollen that is on it. And granted, we just washed the car Saturday. It already looks green again because of all the pollen. It is allergies, guy. Take some Claritin. Sorry, I had to have a drink of coffee. Anyway, so he had me up last night. He always creeps me out when he gets like that because, you know, I've said this before, he's a little older than I am. I hate it when he does that because it always makes me think, oh God, is this it? Serious. I know, right? It always creeps me out when he does stuff like that. I'm like, oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And, yeah. He slept most of today, and then this morning when he got up, he wasn't feeling very good. He vomited, but that's not that unusual. He's diabetic, and I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but he's been vomiting in the morning the past several years, so that's not really something new. But the whole I can't breathe thing, that is new. So right here I'm using this archival ink in watering can, and I use this to ink the edges of all of these little rectangular shapes I put on here. I'm just inking those little, I'm just kind of dabbing it on those little half circles. that are going to be my scallops. And the reason I use that is because, well, first I actually did try to make some scallops with my scallop punch right here. It didn't work. I guess I was using some scrap paper that wasn't very much. It was like too scrappy. So then I decided to do the circles, but whatever. It works out. So we're going to stick this down. Now I don't have it quite 12 by 12, so we're going to kind of stick it in the middle a little bit. And I'm going to try and get it kind of straight. Excuse me. It's probably not going to be totally straight, but actually it's quite a bit crooked, but I don't even care. We're going to do this photo. This is a mural that was in Malaga. And right here it says Malaga Mas Bella, which means Malaga most beautiful. So I did take out that title to do Malaga most beautiful. Yeah, it's probably gonna go somewhere like around here. I'm probably gonna pop this part up on some foam tape because these are kind of, you know, thickish. Then I don't know, I think I'll do Malaga most down here on the photo, maybe beautiful across here. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and go with the popped up part, because I know I want to pop part of that up on foam tape. So go ahead and do that bit. So in all my travels, one of my favorite things about everywhere we go is always the murals and the street art. Love that about every place we go. It's one of my favorite things. Sorry, my phone fell. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about all of our trips is the murals and street art. So in every place, I will have 1 to 2 layouts that are that. Well, actually, like with Malaga, we weren't there very long, so I'll probably have this, and then there'll probably be a facing page that's just all street art and more murals. I can't recall off the top of my head if there were other murals that I wanted to scrapbook or not. Now this one, I originally was thinking that, see how her hair is? It's like stars in her hair. I was originally thinking about using that blue paper with the stars from Starshine. I think Dear Lizzie had one too with stargazers, navy blue, and has all these sparkly stars in them. I wanted to go that route, but I wasn't committed enough to spend that much time looking for the paper. I did look for it for a minute, and then when I couldn't find it, I was just like, okay, we're going with the Midnight Collection. This Midnight Collection is the stuff I got from Sandra at Scrapbook Your Joy when I was doing the guest designing spot with her. I got this with doing that, and it is super fabulous. I love Cocoa Vanilla, I'm not gonna lie. And I'll tell you what, this looks really crooked, doesn't it? It's alright, it's okay. I'm gonna deal with it. It looks like kind of like this is going this a little bit. It's stuck down there pretty good. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it straight ish. It's not gonna happen, I don't think. Let me stand up. I don't think this chair, you know, I got a new chair. I don't think I have it pushed up as high as I have the other chair, so I'm not really looking down on things, which probably doesn't make a difference because I always did things crooked a little bit. I mean, that doesn't really look any different, does it? All of that for nothing. I do love my chair. I just popped my butt down in it and you didn't even hear it. The next thing I need to do is deal with my ATG gun. next time before I have to fill it up next, which I just filled it up, but next time I'm gonna need to clean it because that's really squeaky. But hey, at least I took care of the squeaky chair, right? That was something. That was a good gift. A good gift. Anyway, yeah, Jim's homesick and he woke me up at midnight. He's like, sit with me, you know, because he was like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And I know it's pollen. I was outside yesterday. It's almost time to open the pool up, guys. So I was outside cleaning off the pool cover, and then I opened the pool, and some, even though we have a pool cover on it, some leaves do get in there. So I was like, what is that called? Getting them out with that big old thing, net thing. So I was cleaning out the pool a little bit that way. And by the time I came inside, I had, my toenails were all yellow because they were covered with pollen. It was really gross. And I was blowing like green and yellow boogers. It was, do you guys just need to know that? I mean, seriously, pollen here where I live, it's a thing. And anyways, I think that's why he's sick. But he says he doesn't have allergies. And I'm like, well, you might not have had allergies, you know, 3 years ago, but you certainly have them now. I know I sure have them. I have them a lot less than what I did though. When I lived in Kansas, I seriously thought, sorry, I was looking for my T-square so I can get this straight. I thought it was normal to have headaches all the time because I always had a freaking headache every single day until I moved to Georgia. And then I had a headache once every couple of weeks. So that was not normal. Apparently, I'm allergic to everything in Kansas. 365 days a year. That was so great. So, you know, people ask me, you know, when you retire, blah, 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 would you move back to Kansas? My answer is no. Because I'm allergic to it. Everything that grows there 365 days a year, I had a headache. And no, I'm not going to go back to that. Now that I know you don't have to have a headache every day, nope, not going to do it. So, apparently I wasn't really made for Kansas. In fact, when I was born, my mom likes to tell this story about how the neighbor, she says, I don't mean to be rude, but are you sure she's Troy's daughter? Because my eyes looked all Chinese because I had allergies, so I had squinty eyes. My eyes are a little squinty anyways. You can tell when I smile, they go, and you know, like disappear. But apparently, they really looked Asian when I was little because I had allergies. So it's not something new. It's funny because I was saying that to a friend of mine today that apparently they call their son Little Chinaman when he laughs real big because his eyes disappear like mine do. And I was saying that when I got the DNA test done, I found out I had a good bit of Asian in me. Not really a good bit, 4%. It's all in my eyes, if you ask my opinion. Because my eyes do that. They're really, you can see it in my eyes. So, I was like, that's not really a big surprise, because, hello, I have a mirror. That's what my eyes look like. I wished I would have done that DNA test before my father had passed away. He was always like, you know, your grandma's American Indian, blah, 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 like half American Indian, blah, blah, blah. I did not have any of that in my blood. So someone was telling some stories and lying about, you know, who they got pregnant by or something along the way. Someone was telling some stories is all I gotta say. Because there is no Native American in here. I used to always say I was Heinz 57. Then after I got my DNA test, it's like, yes, I definitely am Heinz 57. If there is a nationality, it is in me at least a little bit. That is what I am. So there you go. I think it's kind of cool when people are just one thing, you know. They know where they come from. They know their histories. It's just that one thing. I think that's pretty cool. We don't have that. We're still always talking about Grandpa's family because everybody says he's Jewish, and like Grandma's Catholic. So we always had Christmas stuff around, but then she always put a menorah out for Grandpa. So was his family Jewish or not? It's like no one wanted to say, which I don't understand, but I guess that was a different time. I don't know. So were they Jewish? I don't know. I'm just making it Malaga most beautiful. And then you saw on the paper, see, she has all these flowers going around. I do have some flowers cut out, so we'll try those. This one actually is a clear sticker that I put on some white cardstock. But I'm going to put those around and see how that works out. So yeah, guys, my birthday went really well. I got everything that I had wanted, and then some. I told Jim, this was hilarious. Oh my god, he's so funny. He found us a place to eat crab legs because a couple weeks before my birthday, I saw a news story. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want crab legs for my birthday because I just watched this news story in Alabama. They're at this all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. And this old dude and this old woman got in a fight over the seafood on this buffet, the crab legs in particular, and they went to jail. The cops ended up being called and stuff, and it was funny. And I was like, that makes me want to have some seafood. That's what he planned. So he ended up planning on us getting seafood for my birthday. That was funny to me. I was like, dude, I was just kidding. I was kind of joking about the fact that an old lady and an old dude were fighting over a buffet bar. It was funny to me. He took me seriously though, and that's what we had for dinner. We had the seafood. It was okay though. It was someplace we had never been before. I'll probably scrapbook it. It was someplace we had never been before, so at least there was that. It was pretty good. It was very busy. Very, very busy when we went. And there's these other girls. They're waiting to eat too. And man, one of these girls, she was just talk. Her and Jim, by the time we left, her and Jim were like best friends. They were talking about the military because she used to be active duty. She's not anymore. She's out now and blah, blah, blah. And they were talking about that. And it was just like, good Lord. Those two are two of a kind. They could like, if you're an army person, they're going to be your friend. That's how Jim is. It's funny. What's really funny is he's not really all that big into, you know, he's not like braggy about being retired military like some people are. He's not braggy about it like that, but someone comes up to him and starts, you know, talking to him about it or whatever, he's just like, talk. I remember when Brandis went into the army, he was all about Brandis going into the army. When she got out of the army, not so much. He's like, what? What's wrong with you? I think like that. What do you think about that? That configuration of flowers. I do have some chipboard pieces that we can look at. Add a little something extra here. I don't know where this came from, but I do love me a tab. Apparently it was punched out of something at some time. I do love tabs. Love you. It's not right for this page. My darling is not right for this page. I just did a banner here. I'll show you. This went up on Thursday. And these were some stickers. These banners were stickers I put on white cardstock and cut out. This is just a girl and her Omi. Isn't that cute? That's little Riley with her great grandma, Marissa's grandma. She immigrated here from Germany. So Marissa always calls her grandma Omi. It was funny because when people were talking about what they're going to be called, like I don't know what Riley's going to decide to call me. Whatever she decides is fine, but I always refer to myself as Granny. Well, her mom was like, Omi. And Marissa's like, you can't be Omi. Omi is Omi. So, even though Holly really is Omi in German. But it was funny. You can't be Omi. Omi's Omi. Marissa is adorable. Like, if I had a daughter, it had to be Marissa. Or one of my niecey poos. That's kind of a big deal, right? When you care about someone like you do your niecey poos. Because I love my niecey poos. All 527 of them. Let's see. See, this one kind of blends in there, but maybe if I put this lighter color one down there, maybe that'd work pretty good. You know, I should get some white acrylic paint out and splatter all over this after I put this down. What do you think? I think I'm going to leave this a blank space right here because I think that's where I'll do my journaling. I'll probably do it with one of those white Uniball Signo pens. And I've been waiting to do my journaling here lately, so that's also what I'm going to end up doing on this one as well. I will stamp the date on this tab. I'm glad I found that tab because it's really nice. Let me go ahead and just try not to move stuff and stick it down. Try not to move stuff. I think this one I will stick down up top with the glue, like that. But then I think I'll put some foam tape right there. So we'll also be flat and popped up all at the same time. Guys, I want to thank you for when on my last live, or not live, I don't do live, I haven't figured that out yet. On my last video, I was asking about, you know, taking stuff to your retreats or crops or whatever. I had so many good responses. Man, I love this community so much. I had so many great responses. Everybody is willing to help you out. I had a couple people send me something. A couple people shared links so that I could just hop over and look. That was really cool. So I really appreciate that. So if I put this one down, then maybe I can pop this one on foam tape. Like that. I like how this goes like this, and so it can kind of go around that M. I think that's pretty cool. So we'll just put a little glue down there. Go like that. Yeah, I'm super excited about this retreat coming up. Heather sent out a message today because apparently they have something called Secret Sisters or something, and I don't know if that's a secret or not. I think it's where you get a gift or something for someone you're assigned to. Because I'm near Savannah, which is so touristy, you know. Probably my secret sister will get something that has to do with Savannah. Unless that's a bad idea. Is that a bad idea? I don't know. I think they put on there the kind of things they like, but I thought it'd be pretty cool to get something that is from the area. Because sorry guys, my camera cut me off again. It does that from time to time. It's kind of a jerk. I did put down this flower and this flower and this flower. I don't know what else you might have missed. Just complete rambling, I'm sure. Perhaps, I mean, maybe I shouldn't have put this heart there, but I already glued it down with that art glitter glue, so it is not going anywhere at all. It is going to stay right there. It is. Art glitter glue, not playing around, man. It is not. No joke. But I kind of like that. What do you think about that? I have a couple more of these small flowers. I guess I can scatter those if I want to. There's a big peach one I can possibly stick under there. What do you think of that? I like it. It's staying. I'm gonna have to put some more glue under this foam tape, I think. Put this chipboard down right here. I'm gonna put it over this seam because I don't want that seam to show. I think I like it better not. And this one I'm gonna move up to where it's partially on those bits like that. I like that. It's partially on them. Yeah, this is a really pretty collection. I am super glad that I was able to get a hold of it. So thank you, Sandra. I really appreciate it. I think I have enough of it left to do a couple more layouts. Probably 2, maybe 3 more layouts. And that's only because I don't use a whole bunch of stuff. Like a lot of people are very embellishment heavy, and I don't think I am too bad. So I could probably use it for maybe 2 more layouts. Possibly 3, I guess. Perhaps. I've already used it for 2. This is the 3rd one, so that'll be 5 layouts out of 1 collection, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I think this is the point where I need to get out the white acrylic paint, go blip, 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 blip. Right here, this is where I'm going to do my journaling, and I'm going to use, like I said, one of those white Signo pens. Hold on a sec, let me find my white acrylic paint. I forgot to talk there for a minute. Alright guys, this is what it looks like. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.